What is up, everyone? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 17 Back-to-Back Battles. We are featuring Beware for the last couple of episodes, and we have another episode after this with Beware, and then we're gonna retire this team. We're gonna see the team of Salamence, Tapu Koko, Ditto, Mimikyu, Tapu Bulu, and Muk. So I did reset my rating because after trying to climb to the 1900s, almost making it, and then failing to about 1650, my loss ratio was pretty bad. So I kind of wanted to reset and get a fresh mindset. Did play some games on stream, which if you haven't, be sure to hit that follow button on my Twitch channel, which is in the description down below. But Ditto's an interesting Pokemon. We haven't really seen much of Ditto in VGC. 2016 was his probably best performance. I believe it got top 4 at a national. I think it was either UK or Italy. So let's see, what do I want to bring? His team doesn't like rain at all. Like, it actually doesn't. So let's lead Golduck Pelipper since he really has a really weak rain mode, or rain matchup. Garchomp and Vikavolt looks pretty good to me. So this is an interesting Pokemon. A common item we saw for Ditto in general is probably Choice Scarf, because it's a great item, allows you to guarantee the speed ties you might have after getting the imposter ability activating to copy your stats. However, we saw a lot of red card in 2016. We probably won't see that anymore because Xerneas is not really a big threat. There's not anything like Xerneas. So we're going to see the Salamence and the Tapu Koko lead. That's actually extremely interesting. The Intimidate's going to occur on my Pokemon. However, I don't know what my opponent really wants to do. Maybe he has Sash on the Koko. But I don't want to risk going for the Hydro Vortex and then it's like it turns out to be in a terrible position. So I'm just going to protect Golduck and go for a Tailwind. Tailwind will allow me to outspeed his Mence and Koko. And I don't want to fall into a trap where he tries to double into my Golduck with a Thunderbolt or Devastating Drake, which my opponent might do because both his Pokemon are at the mercy of my Golduck being knocked out by the Hydro Vortex, maybe even the Hydro Pump straight out on Koko, and then the Ice Beam on Mence. So we might just see a double target because if I try to eliminate one of his Pokemon, he'll be able to get rid of my Golduck. So, gonna protect here, scout what he wants to do. Salamence is gonna be the one protecting, okay. Discharge. Okay. Ooh, let's see if he's Life Orb, because if he isn't, he's probably Sash. I also hope this doesn't paralyze Pelipper. I guess the best play would have been to switch out Golduck. Okay, he's Life Orb, okay. That makes things a lot easier. Gonna get the Tailwind up. I could Encore the Salamence, but I feel like it's not exactly necessary to. I feel like a Hurricane is a very solid play into the Salamence. And Hydro Vortex will put Koko in the range of Scald or anything like that. So I'll just go for the Hydro Vortex and try to knock out this Koko. And Hurricane did Salamence for good damage. As nice, no protects are going to come out. So we're going to get the Hydro Vortex off. Even if he protected, I get a lot of damage on this Koko as Mence. And he probably only gets a knockout on one of my Pokemon. So we're going to get this Hydro Vortex off from the Golduck. And it will target down his Tapu Koko. So Tapu Koko is now no longer a threat. It's gonna get obliterated. Yep. Nice. So Tapu Koko is gone. Salamence stays in. Hurricane's gonna come out. Should do half. Yeah, more than half. And we're gonna see that Devastating Drake, it looks like. Yep. Devastating Drake is gonna come out. Should target down my Golduck unless you were expecting Pelipper to protect and try to get rid of it. But this is fine. I already got the knockout on Koko. And also I put his Salamence at a very, very low health percentage. And also the fact that now I also have 2 turns of Tailwind left. So I can go into either Garchomp or Vikavolt and start doing massive damage. I'm going to go out into my Garchomp. Ooh, Mimikyu I guess could be a problem. Mimikyu could be a problem, I guess. Garchomp. Muk. Okay, that's actually perfect. Shadow Sneak might be annoying. Since I don't want him Shadow Sneaking, I'm going to go out into my Vikavolt here. And I think there's nothing wrong with me going for a poison jab into the Salamence slot, because it catches the Tapu Bulu potentially on switching, and I don't think that the Muck is going to be attacking unless it's Shadow Sneak. So we get Vikavolt in. Salamence is going to protect. I guess I could have read that too, but I feel like getting rid of Salamence would be crucial. Okay, so we're not going to see a Shadow Sneak. We're going to see a knockoff instead into the Garchomp. So that actually helps me a lot more than hurts me, because now I'm no longer locked into an attack. I don't think Poison Jab knocks out the Salamence at that range, and if it is the Tapu Bulu in the back, I guess I don't really have to worry about it too much. I guess I'll double target the Immense slot this turn with a Dragon Claw Thunderbolt. I kind of want a Poison Jab in case Mimikyu wants to come out, but I do want to double target the Salamence slot with Dragon Claw Bug Buzz in case Ditto decides to come out, because Ditto could be an annoying Pokemon if it's in the back. Yeah, but I'd rather him transform into Garchomp, because at least Vikavolt's able to wall the Garchomp if Ditto decides to come out. So yeah, we're going to get the free Dragon Claw into the Salamence slot, which is going to pick up the knockout. And we get a free Bug Buzz into this Muck, and this should definitely put it in Earthquake range. How much does it do? That's a little damage. Is that a Salt Vest Muck? It might be a Salt Vest Muck. Tailwind peters out, which is kind of bad if Ditto's in the back. So let's see. It is Ditto in the back. Okay. So Imposter is going to activate, and now he has a Garchomp. This actually looks pretty bad. Although, Dragon Claw shouldn't be able to knock me out since I'm a very bulky Garchomp. So I guess I could just Bug Buzz the Ditto slot and go for the Earthquake. Because it's not like I can do much anyway. If he is Scarf, he just locks himself into Dragon Claw. And if I sack my Pelipper here, since I can't protect, it doesn't matter too much. Dragon Claw's going to come out. We should live. Yeah, we barely live. But that is the beauty of the 199 Garchomp spread. Also the fact that we don't have much attack investment, because we do have the... well, we do have the Choice Band item. So nice. We are able to get rid of the Muck with the Earthquake. It looked like it was Assault Vest. That Bug Buzz just is way too little. And we were able to get the Bug Buzz off, and this should do probably about all the damage. Oh, right. Ditto has really low HP, a really low HP stat. So we were able to take that battle. Nice. Very nice. I still think we could have played a lot better there. I guess maybe expecting Shadow Sneak was a bit too much. But I was kind of expecting the Shadow Sneak. But instead I ended up letting my Garchomp take a knockoff, when I could have just went for the Earthquake Hurricane play. But it's always risky to, because Shadow Sneak is a decently common move on Muck. So I still stand by my play of switching out into Vikavolt. And even if Ditto was in the back, I was pretty sure I would live to Dragon Claw at the range I was at. So, nice win. Nice win. As we're going to find... oh my lord. We faced this guy on stream yesterday. So we're going to see the team of Nihilego, Kartana, Tapu Koko, Arcanine, Porygon 2, and Rockbanded. Very standard team, except Nihilego over like what you would have a Mudsdale. So I actually got some information from this guy, because he did attend my streams, and he's actually a viewer. He said that his Nihilego was actually a Life Orb. So that is good information to know. I believe the Kartana was Focus Dash. Or was it Assault Vest? I can't remember now. But what's pretty good is... okay, how do I want to handle this? I like Garchomp in the matchup, because Garchomp can do extremely well. We do live in HPIs from Nihilego, which is good information to know. I mean, I would expect Kartana and Porygon 2 to lead, but do I want to risk that? Do I need Trick Room Up too? That's another question. I really don't need Trick Room Up in the game. So do I bring Beware with no Trick Room mode? I think I'll leave Trevenant, Beware. Vikavolt's so good, and I'll have Pelipper in the back. Okay. I don't think... this is going to be a really interesting matchup. Nihilego just makes the game so difficult, because Nihilego plus Coco could be very annoying for my team because of the fact that they're able to outspeed Garchomp and just pick with the knockout. So let's see what my opponent has. Oh yeah, if it's Life Form Nihilego, what's the Coco specs or focus? It's not, or maybe it is Sash Coco and Assault Vest Kartana. We're gonna see Coco and Kartana lead. All right. So Sacred Sword plus Dazzling Gleam should not be able to pick up the KO on my Pokemon. However, do I want Beware weakened like that? I really don't. And also the fact that he could carry the Taunt. So maybe it's the best play is to switch out Beware into Vikavolt. I actually like that play a lot. And we'll go for the Horn Leech. Also the fact that Kartana could double into Rockrunnid, trying to take my Fighting type attack, and then, or my Will-O-Wisp. So we're going to see the Kartana withdraw. It will be the Rockrunnid. So he was probably expecting me to go for Trick Room, so I doubt he's going to go for Taunt. So I'm completely fine with this situation, because I get to preserve my Beware. Vikavolt's going to come out. We didn't see a Z move from my opponent, so it might be a Z move, but it's going to be the Thunderbolt instead into the Vikavolt. It's actually funny, because I think Thunderbolt, Dazzle, and Gleam actually do the same amount to the Assault Vest set. But we're going to get the Horn Leech off, and that was a lot of damage to the Vikavolt. However, I don't think it's, like, massively important. So I guess I could double into Rockrunnid. It's a very safe play. I could try to knock out the Coco. I mean, it was Z move for Rockrunnid if I remember correctly. So I think I'll go for the Will-O-Wisp into the Tapu Koko slot and just Thunderbolt, because all I need is chip damage on the Rockrunnid, because Thunderbolt's going to do a lot of damage and put it in the range of the return for my Beware, which is max happiness, by the way, now. So I'll go for the Thunderbolt and I'll Will-O-Wisp the Koko slot. Oh, Skydrop. Interesting. So what are you going with on the Rockrunnid? Bug Bite. Oh. That's a new one. That's a new one. He stole my Ayaba Berry, and I don't think we can harvest that. So that's unfortunate, but I am just going to go for the Thunderbolt and the Horn Leech. Because... oh, we're going to see a Rockrunnid withdraw. Actually, Porygon 2? Okay. So Porygon 2 is going to come out. Get the download boost, which is going to be its physical attack. Sweet. And the Coco is going to get the Sky Drop off, and we're going to get some chip damage onto this Rockrunnid, as well as the Coco. So let's get this Thunderbolt. Good damage. And the Horn Leech. Into Coco. Shouldn't pick up the knockout. Yeah, it barely is, which is perfect for me. So I think that's a Assault Vest Coco. And what I can do is try to get chip damage on this Porygon 2 with Thunderbolt and Will-O-Wisp. And put it in the range where I can knock it out with Rockrunnid. I mean, with my Beware later. Coco's not really a big threat to me. It's not doing massive damage at all. Watch, it's going to be a random Z move and I'm going to regret my life. But I don't think... because Skydrop, you usually run Assault Vest because you don't usually have room for that move. We're going to see the Thunderbolt into Vikavolt most likely. Yep. It's going to pop my Ayapa. And I'm going to guess we're going to see Trick Room here because he probably wants me to knock out the Tapu Koko. So I'm going to get the Thunderbolt off. It will target down the Porygon 2. I'm going to get the Will-O-Wisp off. And even though I actually probably would have liked the Horn Leech there, I feel like it's fine. As yeah, going to see the Trick Room. Makes sense. Probably wanted the free switch into Rockrunnid. I'm not letting him going to get the free switch to Rockrunnid though. As this Porygon 2 takes a lot of damage, we might see the Coco switch out since he knows I'm not targeting that slot. So I'm going to reverse Trick Room. He's probably going to go for Recover here. I think that's the safest play. And maybe withdraw Coco. No, he's going to let Coco go down. Okay. Well, at least I get rid of this Trick Room currently. Which is good for me. We're going to get the Thunderbolt off. Knock out this Coco. So Coco's no longer on the field, so that's one less Pokemon I had to deal with. And Trick Room is going to be reversed. So maybe I should try targeting down this Porygon 2 since it is the former speed control method on his team. The question is... alright, electricity disappears on the battlefield. It's not like that really mattered. Alright, I feel like we have a really good shot at winning this. Let's see, Rockrunnid. Oh, Kartana. Kartana doesn't knock either one of my Pokemon out. Maybe he's sacking Cortana to try and get into a good position with his Araquanid. I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp and Thunderbolt that slot like I was going to turn 1, because if Araquanid does decide to come out, it takes massive damage. And if it doesn't, I get the burn and a lot of damage onto Cortana. So either way, I feel like I'm good. And actually, Thunderbolt plus Will-O-Wisp might even be able to pick up the KO. But we'll see. I do not want to let Araquanid get a potential free switch in with Trick Room up. So if Porygon 2 switches down to Araquanid, I'm completely fine with that. And you're not going to switch off Porygon 2 if I keep going for Thunderbolt. Night Slash is going to come out. Target on my Trevenant, actually. Alright. Get the Thunderbolt. That's Assault Vest. Yeah, that's Assault Vest. We're going to get the Will-O-Wisp off. It does connect, which is nice. So nice. We get the Will-O-Wisp off and Trick Room or Ice Beam. Toxic. Into the Vikavolt. Okay. I will gladly accept that. I guess now I could switch out Trevenant and go out into my Beware and just click Thunderbolt into the Porygon 2. Yeah, I like that. I'm never going to let his Araquanid get a potential free switch in. And I do want to put it in the range of the Thunderbolt plus Superpower. I do want to put Porygon 2 in the range of Superpower. We could see Recover here, but I guess that would be alright. His Kartana and Porygon 2 can't do much damage to my Beware. He has to switch out, and of course, I can just Thunderbolt the Kartana slot. And he's not going to switch out. Excellent. So Beware is going to come back in. The bear is back in. Beware. Beware the power. Night Slash. Going to come out. Target down the Beware slot. Doing absolutely nothing. We're going to get the Thunderbolt off. Are we going to see Trick Room? Thunderbolt into that slot. Going to be the Ice Beam. Okay. Into Trevenant. Trying to get rid of my Trick Room user. No freeze. Thank you. That should be the game. I think that is the game, to be honest. Because he can't really damage the Beware other than Araquanid, but with Araquanid's speed just being nothing, I can go for a Superpower into Porygon 2. I'm not going to risk Hammer Arm at this position. Only an idiot would. And I'll just Thunderbolt the Porygon 2. Because in case Araquanid wants to take the Superpower, it's going to have to eat a Thunderbolt 2. So either we knock out the Porygon 2 and get some damage on the Kartana, or we knock out the Araquanid. Those are the options my opponent has, and both of them are pretty bad and basically lose him the game. So I feel like we put ourselves in a very fantastic position. Never letting that Araquanid under Trick Room was basically how I wanted to play this game, and as you guys can see, we're going to see Kartana come in. And actually, that's probably the worst thing for my opponent, because now, because I didn't think he would do that, but now I get the Superpower off, and that will knock out Porygon 2, and now he takes the Thunderbolt. Critical hit did not matter. Come on, we're talking about Beware. Base 125 attack into Porygon 2. That was definitely going to pick up the knockout, and we're going to get the Thunderbolt off. And this is going to do like 60, 70. Oh, wow, that did like 85. And yeah, that's Z-move. That's Z-move. So nice. Nice, nice, nice. Kartana's going to come out, but it's freaking burned, so it's not going to do much damage. Beware is going to get these KOs, and I'm going to make sure Beware gets these KOs, so. Bug Buzz to Kartana, return. We might see a forfeit here. That's definitely possible. So I guess this is payback because I did actually get bodied by him on stream. So this is pretty nice. Beware team is doing better than either's team. Sacred Sword. We might be -1. That's Kartana, and this is Beware. Beware the bear! Okay, so Bug Buzz. I actually picked the knockout on Kartana. Since it was AV, I thought it would be able to live it. Oh well, but I'm letting Beware get the final KO no matter what. With the Max Happiness return. That's right, I did get actually Max Happiness on this thing. So let's go. Let's go. Get that return off. Get that nice return off. Aww, come on. Oh well, Beware is the champion in my heart. Did you see how well I took that Sacred Sword, by the way? What did that do? 20 damage? Yeah, that's Beware for you. That's Beware. Like, Beware is awesome. Don't sleep on the bear. Alright, so one more battle left, I think. Yeah, why not? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention today that my doubles Battle Spot series is kicking off today, or at least it should have kicked off today, in case something went terribly wrong. But I'll be recording that actually right after this video, so definitely go check that out because Doubles Battle Spot has been always a side series on my channel, but I am going to be bringing it back, so definitely go check that out, as well as the Pokken series, as well as the Singles Battle Spot series. So we're going to see the team of Mandibuzz, Pheromosa, Garchomp, Nihilego, Tapu Lele, Arcanine. I don't like how I'm... Oh, wait. We have a Pelipper and a Golduck in Rain. My opponent doesn't exactly have a counter. And I EV'd this Golduck so it outspeeds max speed Pheromosa by like, what, 1 or 2 points? Something like that. So Pelipper Golduck is very nice. Let's go with the Garchomp. I don't think Beware is coming. Yeah, Beware is not going to come. Beware is not going to come at all. Vikavolt in the back. Because Beware doesn't actually hit my opponent's team for super effective damage other than the Garchomp, really. Intimidate kind of slows it down. Nihilego can give it some trouble. Tapu Lele can do some massive damage. Mandibuzz kind of walls it, and Pheromosa can OHKO it with like all-out pummeling. Trevenant, I mean, can do some work, but Will-O-Wisp plus Hornleash doesn't really do much to my opponent's team. Trigger also isn't necessary since we're probably going to be doing a Tailwind battle, so let's go. I forgot, what is more, Scald in the Rain or Ice Beam? Scald is 80 base power, 120 with Stab. Rain, probably 180. Ice Beam's 90, so 180. Well, we could get the Scald burn, so well, we would click Scald anyway. So this might be Psychic Seed Mandibuzz, which would be very bad. Let's see. We're going against Log VGC, who I might have played before. I might have. I have no idea. I think I've seen the name before, but maybe I'm just thinking too much. Tapu Lele Mandibuzz. Okay, I feel like this is deja vu. I actually feel deja vu. So, I don't know if Tapu Lele survives Hydro Vortex. It probably does, to be honest, because Tapu Lele has insane special defense. So, I could just Hydro Vortex to Tapu Lele. Oh, Mandibuzz isn't Psychic Seed. If it's not Psychic Seed, I do kind of would just want to knock it out, to be honest. Yeah, I kind of just want to knock out the Mandibuzz. So I'll go for the double Hydro Vortex Scald. Oh, but it could be Citrus Berry. So maybe I should Tailwind instead. Yeah, I'm going to Tailwind instead. I would love to prevent his side from getting Tailwind, but I think that Hydro Vortexing the Lele is fine as well. Lele's going to protect. We have Encore, so we can always Encore that the following turn, so I think we're good there. Gonna get this Hydro Vortex off, and this should do some good chip damage to the Tapu Lele. Too bad we don't have Hydro Pump, and I should have targeted the Mandibuzz slot, but I think the last time I played this, Tapu Lele didn't protect, and I think went for like Shattered Psyche. So I did not want to risk that, so I'm gonna go for the Hydro Vortex. 25. Actually, I don't think a regular Hydro Vortex would have knocked it out. But then again, we're using the Scald one, not the Hydro Pump one. I'm not risking Hydro Pump, and I think Encore's just fine. We're going to see Tailwind come out from my opponent, and I can always Encore this Tapu Lele into Protect, and get a free Scald off into the Mandibuzz slot. Mandibuzz can't do much unless it has Snarl. So we'll just click Scald, get a potential burn, that would be nice too. And Encore the Tapu Lele. And he doesn't exactly have a good switch, so we might not see switch outs coming from my opponent. So let's see what my opponent will do. Snarl would be pretty bad, as I said before. Too bad I don't have Wide Guard on Pelipper, because Wide Guard on Pelipper would allow me to indefinitely wall this Mandibuzz. Because the only Mandibuzz moves we've seen... Well, I guess it could carry Knockoff. I guess that's an option too, but Knockoff won't do too much. So we're going to Encore this Tapu Lele. So now it's Encored into Protect, which is fantastic. And we get a free Scald off into the Mandibuzz slot. Good damage into Rain, no burn unfortunately. He gets the double Protect. And we're going to see Knockoff. Okay. Into Pelipper. That did nothing. That actually did 0. So yeah, Knockoff is a pretty cool move, and I do love Knockoff Mandibuzz because it's something for Porygon 2, which is very crucial to have on a team. I guess I'll double Scald the Lele. Does he have a resist? No, he doesn't have a resist at all. So I'll just double Scald the Lele here. Because double Scalding the Lele, I get a knockout if he switches out. So either way, I feel like this is fine. If I can get rid of Lele, which is the best thing that can take Scalds, that'd be nice. But we're going to see a switch out into Nihilego, which doesn't really appreciate a Scald. Maybe I should just Scald into Mandibuzz again. So let's see. Scald should knock it out even in the rain. Yeah, Nihilego has incredible base HP and special defense. But a double target will pick up the knockout. So Nihilego goes down. Don't know what Mandibuzz wants to do. Maybe it wants to go for another knockoff for damage. Taunt maybe. Foul play actually. Into Golduck, which doesn't do too much. Actually, that did a fair amount to be honest. Okay. And Tapu Lele comes back in. But Tapu Lele is slower than my Garchomp. So once I get Garchomp in, I could just Poison Jab. So I guess I could just Scald the he has to target down Pelipper, right? I mean the Golduck, right? Maybe I could just Scald the Lele and protect here, because if he knocks out my Mandibuzz, guess what? I can go out into my Garchomp and click a Banded Poison Jab. Oh, we're faster. Was not expecting that actually. So we get Scald off. Huge damage. Psychic into the Golduck slot. Exactly what I predicted. And Foul Play into the Pelipper. That did nothing. Tailwind peters out for both sides. Alright. I can click my own Tailwind here, and I can just click Scald into the Lele slot. This is what I love about Rain. It's putting on the pressure. My opponent doesn't have any offensive presence with the bulky Pokemon in Mandibuzz. So my opponent can't really do anything. And that Lele being slower than Pelipper is questionable, to be honest. Okay, Lele's going to protect, but we're probably going to see Tailwind just be reset by me. Scald into the Lele. Tailwind from the Pelipper. And I think we're going to be in the exact same position as we were in the previous game. As yeah, he goes for Tailwind. Does Rain? Yeah, Rain stops. But that's fine because Scald should still knock out Lele. And he wasted his own Psychic Terrain too. And what I can actually do is Scald the Lele slot and just Encore the Mandibuzz and make sure it can't do anything. Actually, I could Encore the Lele to protect. But then again, Lele might want to switch out too. But basically, I'm going to get a knockout here most likely. And Encore the Mandibuzz into the Tailwind so it can't do anything for a few turns. So this is still pretty good in my favor. So it'll be interesting to see what my opponent wants to do. We Encore the Mandibuzz. I wonder who's in the back though. Pheromosa could be a problem. Scald the Lele, that should pick up the knockout. Yeah. So Lele's gonna go down. And Mandibuzz is locked into Tailwind. Excellent. So I don't have to worry about Mandibuzz going for Foul Place on my switch-ins. And let's see what comes out. If it's Arcanine, you're kind of screwed. Garchomp, okay. Fair. I guess I'll just double switch because, to be honest, my back Pokemon really don't do too much. Yeah. So I'll sack both my back Pokemon because I can just win with the Rain mode, but we're going to see the forfeit anyway. Smart choice by my opponent. I don't think you could really win that game. As long as I had Pelipper plus Golduck and got the Rain back up and outsped Garchomp, was able to get the Ice Beam off, I don't think there was any way for my opponent to really win. Unless he were like Assault Vest, I guess, or maybe Yachi Berry, but those are Yachi Berry we don't really see anymore, and Assault Vest isn't that great of a set. He wouldn't be able to knock out my Golduck at the range. So I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC Back-to-Back Battles. If you did, please leave a like because it really does help, and if you have a question or want to comment something, there's a comment section down below, as well as what is down below is links to my previous episodes of VGC Back-to-Back Battles if you have missed any, as well as the team pay spin if you want to try out this team, and links to like Pokken at Evo if you want to vote for Pokken. It's the 9th game at the Evo Championship. Highly recommend. But There's also the links to my social media, Twitch, where I do live stream, and I'm doing it quite frequently now, so I highly recommend it, as well as my Twitter and Patreon if you want to support the channel. Otherwise, I think that's it. Check out my other series, and I'll see you around in another video.